feedback. Yeah, I thought so. That's the problem. So, okay. We're on low sec. The hacking and everything. Yep. I want to show you some hacking. The thing is, I need to find a site first. So I had some sites in the wormhole, but I did those. I had a really neat site, which I totally messed up. Two very, very valuable cans, but this. Yeah.
I'm not sure if I am hosting him.
99% sure you were.
I'm flying a probe. So the Minmatar one.
Quick on my own stream.
Pretty much only fly Minmatar ships. I like the rust.
Just shown enough.
Like 2 years ago was the last time I played E. Took a break. I had an Omega account back then, so I played with Covert Ops and other stuff. Stero.
It's saying
Stuff.
it's hosting everything and it's saying to check him out, but it's not playing his stream over yours.
No, I think it's faulting to the wrong. I think I've made a spelling mistake there.
And it's a data site. Keep your. Well, it get ganked. I mean, it's a Garner, so.
Yeah, now it's working.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be a problem, but we'll see. The site coming up, and it's a regional. Perfect. So we should have in-game actually show you something.
Alright, with that, thank you very much. I love yous and leave
Let's go for it.
Take care.
Okay, so that's a data cache. So I need a data analyzer. This one. Both, obviously. Data analyzer. You got the cans here. This is Serpentis, whatever. It's some pirate faction stuff. Doesn't really matter. Just shows you, okay, that's a pirate site, and almost we got other names as well for the sleeper sites, which have actually NPCs. You can't fight in a probe, but these are completely safe. The players, obviously. So what I did here, local is completely clear. I'm gonna take my time now and show you some stuff. So I did all the ones that are in the middle, so that are completely surrounded. So those should be safe. If you get something on here, so if you get a note here, you know that on any of these, one of these nodes, there is core which you actually need to win the mini game. So that's really nice to have it like this. I mean, it's procedurally generated, so random. It's random. It's not procedural generated. It's random, whatever. Or it's not there, but it's probably over here. Not okay. There it is. Okay, that's the core. That's the green one. So that's the lowest level. I mean, this is not technically lowest level. This is 60, it has 70 Koreans. I think the lowest level is 50 Koreans and it does 10 damage. So as I hit it, you see the yellow going down here. And another one. See this one going down as well. I do 25 damage, so hit him back this time. There I go. Loot it. The next scan. Oh, I just slowed. Usually I use WD scans. 5k range on the analyzers, the Tech 1 analyzers. Cursor's not. Thanks for feedback. Can I... I had it set up like that. Yeah, Streamlabs OB. Curse. No. Can't find it. Okay, so this is standard node. Doesn't do anything. From the I got Streamlabs OBS. From the Koreans, so for the Koreans, I can see that this is like low level. This is something you can pick up. So you have an inventory down here. 3. You use them. Can't pick up more. Cool. This, well, it explains it. It's basically a heal over time. Really helpful. And there's a core, so this is 50 coherence core, the lowest level you can get. The lower the core level, usually the loot corresponds to that. But it's pretty nice. 0.5 mil. So this time I'm activating the D. Yep. All right. There it is. Thank you very much. So now it should pick up. So do it again. So here is my starting point. So usually the core we pick here. Taking the rule of 6 into account. And then further, at least on higher levels, I usually do some random stuff around. Because there it is. And I have only 20 Koreans left, so cannot kill this. And this is why I usually try and go around stuff as well. So you can run the board for this. Second now. 10 Koreans left. what I used there is an item that halves the HP of the node you're clicking on. Now I have only 10 coins left. This one does 10 damage, so might be very bad. Apply the damage first, so you kill it and it doesn't do. I did pick up that item specific node. You've seen, you looked at it. White. Something glowing white. I don't generally click on those higher levels because item, health, use it right away if you want. Another one. And there's it. Because if you click on those white orbs, might be an item, there might also be something very bad under there. Don't know that actually you need to fight or busts or heals the other. That makes you hit less. Yeah, what happens if you fail? So you get one fail free, so you can fail. Then you just get thrown out of the window and you just click the analyzer again, no problem. Get back in the minigame, start again, no problem. Stuff before. So you just start again, start over. If you fail again, then the node explodes. Doesn't do any damage, at least not in the normal sites. There are special sites where your ship actually gets blown up, I think. Like half an hour ago, I had such a site. But in normal sites, nothing happens. But yeah, the node is gone, so you don't get any. So this is, yep, you just lose. Yep. Which, I mean, to be fair, that is pretty substantial because in exploration, like, everything counts. You can have, like, right now I have like around 10 million in here. Loot. Can have basically a couple carbon in a node. That might be the case. Could also have like a bunch of data cores in there and have like 2 to 10 million or whatever one node. You never know what's in there. So you might lose nothing or pretty much nothing. You might lose potential tens of millions. I mean, if you're in higher level, either nullsec or normal space, you might get like easily 10 million in one node. I think the highest I've got like probably like 20-30 million or so in one node. Yes, you don't lose your chip. So let's get back to the hacking. So we got this special case now. If you remember the rule of 6 from the class. So if you're clicking here, can't click here because follow the paths. But this is like a safe node. There should nothing be on here. If there is, like, oh, I can kill that thing. And I know that on any of these, the core is there, definitely. Okay, there's another one. There. So it's either here or here. There it is. So that's perfect example for rule of 6. Oh yeah, don't forget to actually loot. I actually forgot that sometimes. Cargo run? What do you want to cargo run? Like the stuff that you loot? As you can see, like I have like 12 million in here and it takes up all of 30 squared, so that's pretty much nothing. Yeah, you don't really need a hauler. Like, I mean, the probe has 400. If you fill that up, you have like, I don't know, a bill in there or something like that. You really shouldn't run around like that. Just get to some station, drop it off. If you really want to do a long. That reminds me, which station I don't. Probably. Yeah. So before I jumped into the wormhole, I actually drew some loot here because I had like another 10 mil there. So this is not great. Right? I've been streaming for hours. And I have owned like, yeah, 30 mil. That's not. But obviously I didn't focus on this. At the clasp in the background. I did set up of the stream, so yeah. I mean, it can be hit or miss. That's the thing. Like you can definitely. I've done runs for hours in nullsec or wormhole space, and I just found sites that I couldn't hack or comet sites or whatever, and can get really unlucky and go for hours and have like a couple mil. Usually it's around at least 10 mil more, like Pingu said, around 30 mil an hour, and easily 100 mil as well. So for instance, the covert research tools I found on a special site for. That's mainly why I dropped off the loot. It's 10 million. This is one can. So that's pretty nice. If I had gotten for another can, I would have gotten like another 10 million or another 50 million or even 100 million, because in covert research facilities, quickly those actually Wikipedia. Okay, we don't really, but you can read on those. So these are, if it's the right one, I'm not sure. It's been years, but I think it's those are the sites. So those are special sites. You can get like blueprints that are worth like 100 mil, I think, or something like that, and stuff. Like more stuff of this. Something. Problem is that the site explodes very. Hazards. And I think you don't get a redo. If you pay a 1, it can explode. And I think your ship as well, but don't quote me on that. Ah yeah, right, ghost sites. You're right. Yeah, as I was saying, like it's I'm just getting back into it. Okay, coming back to Zelf, to the probes. So that's an interesting question. Actually, I think they changed that. So you have a button here, recover active probes. So you probes, cover the probes. I can't cover them close to them. Wait. So now they are recovered, but I think, try that now. I think they actually have a automatic recovery now. You jump. They're not like drones because you cannot scan them down, so nobody else can loot them or salvage them. They're not exactly. But yes, that's so. Right now I'm go. I want to try this because I'm quite sure that I forgot my probes. Because I mean, this is the thing that usually happens. You forget your probes. You don't have any probes anymore. That's why you should always have like a second set. I always have at least 16. So 8 loaded up and 8. That's also nice because your auto module auto reloads, so that's really nice. And as you can see, the probes actually go into your cargo hold if you jump. This is a new one. This is freaking awesome because you can basically not lose your probes, I think, anymore. I'm not sure if it works. If it works, if you jump into a wormhole or something, but probably. But obviously, if you jump gate, they get recovered automatically, which is absolutely awesome. I love it. Loving the changes. Really awesome. Okay, so there are buttons here. Yeah, probably. Makes sense. I really like the change. Gotta say, I'm stoked. I mean, I've known scanning since start. Something. So I think I've done scanning like right at the beginning when scanning actually was a thing first time. And it was a pain. It was a freaking pain. I can tell you that. It was an absolute pain. I jammed the wrong one. Try. Huh? Because right now you have this awesome interface here. You can see everything. You can ropes on, and you really nice icons. It's a nice probe window, and you have standard formations, and can do pretty much everything with just your mouse and few buttons. It's super awesome. Back when I started, you had to get the probes in order. I think you were able to group them up somehow. Save that, or I don't really remember, but it's pain, real pain. So much easier now. A lot more fun actually. Okay, that's gladly send a. Yeah, you can reach out to me on Twitter or on Twitch, whatever. I'll try and get back to questions. Yep, really good point, Nabas. I'd say, I mean, I've done, as I said, exploration like pretty much right from the get-go. So and all this. What's the 30 days for? To sit in the ship and scan. I think that's. Is that 30 days? Yeah. I don't remember. Might be. But yeah, scanning is super crucial.
To the side now and carry on with my activities in Neve. So thank you very much for your extra demonstration. I'll see you tomorrow for your class.
Yes, see you tomorrow. Although you probably now have everything you need, really. But I'll gladly receive you.
See you. Yeah. Cheers. Bye.
Okay, let's go to home.
Warp drive active.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember the training times, and I mean on Alpha it's completely different. I haven't trained this on the account actually. Just I now have the Alpha set, so I don't know how it takes with Alpha versus Omega or whatever. But yeah, scanning is super important. I think it's a really great activity. You can just do it in space. You can on your own time. It's really flexible. You can do it in a lot of different ships. I mean, that's the beauty of it as well. You have the scanning frigs, you have the covert ops. Gotta check where. Gotta go. You get the stereo stadio. You can scan with a T3 cruiser. You can effectively anyway. Obviously, you can scan with pretty much anything, but effectively. But you can also do stuff like we did a nullsec. I don't know if it's still valid, but can fit Crow or other interceptors, at least the ones that have enough mid slots and fit it for exploration. We get up for exploration and stuff like that. And then you have like bubble safe explorer, which is super awesome, super fun. But for that you need pretty much top skills because it doesn't have any bonuses, but it's super fun. Because you're super fast, you're just jumping through the systems, going through nullsec, scanning, getting super valuable sites really fast, at least if you're scanning.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, and you're right, Habit, it's really goes well together with combat probes. The basics down, operation can more easily, I think at least, pick up combat probing. Combat probing is awesome for scouts. It's awesome for specialists. Yeah, get kills in PvP. Could never get any other way. Incidentally, tomorrow in the practical we will be combat scanning, combat probing, because, well, that's the reliable way to practice that. I don't know if there will be any sites in Amy, so scanning down a bunch of corvettes. Reapers land around the place and set up safes. Or planting them. There will be some small surprises in the corvettes. Not gonna put in like Nexus. Obviously. Or just but maybe some tidbits. Okay, relic site. So this is actually yeah, there is something to be said for using like exclusively one, because they cost nothing. You can go into a place, you lose it, or you lose the loot. You know, cost you 10 million bit and 20 bucks. Yep, that's a very good point. Absolutely. Though I have to say, you are generally much harder, at least in warmer space, much harder to get to covert ops. So there is something to be said for going there to once. But I totally get using it. Yep. What's next thing? Okay, so right. You can see cans are all over the place, which is a bit of a especially set where I can't. So now we need the relic analyzer. The hacking minigame completely. It's no different. Obviously, you shoot. Or it's like just checking the thing. Yep, that's perfect. On carbon. Amazing. Oh. I mean, I get that people don't like because yep, stuff like that can happen. You can get inside. Super stressful. Maybe you get even hunted. And yeah. Doing your hacking. Stressful hack and nothing. On carbon. Awesome. What do you want to do hacking for? Ah, yeah, nice. So we got two special. This is the higher level one. Special. This is, well, not special, but this has a lower coherence than the normal bad notes, but it has a lot more damage. My uni skills, equipment. I really don't want to hit these. Basically, deadly. And in combination with this is absolutely total frustrating. these heal or upgrade random clusters, random nodes you already covered. So there's only one node, so it's only get to that one. Time I hit it, gets Korean, so it gets harder to kill. I mean, this is now, of course, way beyond my HP and my damage potential to kill anyone. It's great. So this is a standard one. You can see it has 80 Koreans, 80 HP and damage. This stronger ones have antivirus. They have 50 HP, but double the damage. Oh, great. I think I already get. Yeah, so this is example for fail. You just out, happens. You can just click the module again. Problem. Done. But if I fail again, really detest them. So what I did there, I didn't click on the right upper side. You might have saw in white node. You can uncover those, but might be bad in there. So this is nice. 3 million. So last scan had 1 carbon. This one has loot worth 3 million. Beauty, maybe first. But I really like it. Pretty much don't do any PvE. Right missions. Right. Do a bit of manufacturing. I do invention because invention, or I did invent back in the day when I had Omega status. Now I can't use these things, but you can use those data cores. You find it data sites to do invention. Really nice. You can do T2 invention. What I did, get a bunch of frigate, get Thresher. There's it. Okay. Question is, Pingu you're in cloaked. So okay. What to do? Not sure if oh, okay. Good. Go for 1 carbon. Awesome. Can 1 carbon each. Billion and loot. Operation for the other part about exploration I liked, at least at the beginning. I mean, it the assets aren't that varied that it can get old pretty quickly, so. But at the beginning, I really liked sites. I mean, this is kind of boring, this site, I guess, but some of the data sites look. There is a real part of mystery, the actual exploring the galaxy kind of stuff. Like that as well. So here's another example of the rule of 6. Course, pick the little one, should be safe. Isn't. So yes, there. Nothing in you. Oh god, it's super late. I think I finish up. Find another cache. Call it night because. Or that was a typical mistake for me. So just click really fast. Do the I'm fast. My modus operandi. I'm safe now. I totally know that I'm safe, but I always have the need to do it fast. Coming. And then click over. I click on the core, wheel it. I click the next one already. And then I'm getting unlucky because in this time I got lucky, but it happened loads of times that I clicked on the next one and another node popped up. The system core gets unkillable again. I'll quite a bit. Being too fast, wanting to. So taking your time. There is something set to be set for taking your time. Especially if super safe. Now, of course, on warmer space you can never be safe. But if you can local, good. Going back to scanning sites, so here you can see it always tells you. I think this means that 2 is picked up. Fields, and only a couple of them picked it up, so it's not sure whether it's here or there. Go on 1 use radius, see what happens. Picks it up. Gas. You have now this really nice interface with can either plane or straight line. Show. So can planes, plane here, and also on there. Nice. If you just hold down Alt, Control with the mouse wheel. It's a radius and control. Don't usually need that. Group them farther away together. Oh, that's awesome. I will go over this more structured in the actual practical. Oh, obviously. But this is kind of impromptu, and see that as a gas site. That. So yeah. It's up.
Warp drive
We go to bed.
active.
Thanks to everyone for coming. Great seeing so many people in stream. Thanks to co-opting the class. But I mean, he was fine with it. So thanks to Pingu for giving me many people. Actually, and hopefully actually come to other streams as well. I will try and stream every week, once, probably just once. Tomorrow, obviously, I will stream the practical. So that's at 1700. 5 p.m. time. Yeah, and I'll try to do a class every 2 weeks or something and stream that. Hopefully one lead stream every other week, something like that. So I'll try to schedule